Students, this is my first video of chemistry, lesson number 1, introducing chemistry. So first I will give you small introduction of the chapter. Students, all of us are very familiar with the word science. But what is science? How has it been developed? And why is it so important? So all these questions and many more such questions need to be answered to lessen our curiosity and to enhance our knowledge. Since ancient times, man has always been curious to know about nature and the fascinating world around him. In this process of learning, human beings started observing natural phenomena carefully and came out with some conclusions. This effort further led to new ideas and concepts. These organized human discoveries were later on given the name science. So, what is science? Science is the systematic, ongoing effort by human beings to study, understand and utilize nature for meaningful purpose, and this understanding is slowly developed by careful observation and experiment. So just let's move to another topic. Next topic, science. Now science is broadly classified into three main branches: physics, chemistry and biology. Chemistry we will discuss later, but first physics, study of laws of nature. Biology, it studies life and living things and the evolution of life. Now to understand chemistry, first, what is nature? Nature, it is a large reservoir of different kinds of substances. They need to be minutely studied in order to understand and appreciate. And some question arises like, what are they made up of? How are they made? Will they remain in the same form forever or will they change? How can they become useful? Can they be prepared by man? A detailed study of all these substances is done under the heading chemistry. So it is a branch of science. Chemistry, it is a branch of science that deals with the study of the composition and the physical and chemical properties of various forms of matter is called chemistry. So this is what chemistry. Now let's move to another topic, alchemy. First you should know what is alchemy. Actually alchemy, it is very necessary to mention alchemy, an ancient practice which has played an important role or vital role in the development and the growth of chemistry. And it has contributed to an incredible number of future uses of chemical, metal, ink, paints, cosmetics, medicines, porcelain, etc. The people practicing alchemy were known as alchemists. They used all general techniques of chemistry in healing humans. Their contribution proved valuable to the society and the advancement of the civilization. So these are the points, just you read all the points. Now what is the goal of the alchemy? The goal of the alchemy was to find the mythical and magical substance called philosopher's stone, not a literal stone but wax, liquid or powder. Actually it is a mixture of wax, liquid or powder with magical power, which on heating with the base iron and copper metals would turn into gold, the purest form of water, which could bring wealth, health and immortality. So however they could not succeed in finding this magical substance, but they were successful to some extent in developing processes to extract metals and alloys. And alchemy, it is the earliest form of chemistry. It is a combination of science, magic, philosophy and religion. They are the forerunners of present day chemists. They are the earlier experimentalists, and they found the ways of making chemical changes in various substances, found improved methods, and they also designed laboratory equipments. So this is what alchemist. Now let's move to another topic, experimental investigation. Now let's do another topic, branches of chemistry. Now there are several branches of chemistry: inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, physical chemistry, biochemistry. Now I will explain you with the help of the example. Inorganic chemistry, it is a study of elements and compounds that are found in non-living material like water, salt, rock, metals and sand. Next is organic chemistry. It is a study of carbon compounds. Example, carbohydrate, protein, fat, DNA, wood, alcohol. They all are what? Or carbon compounds. Next come to what? The physical chemistry. It studies how physical properties such as heat and pressure affect chemical reaction, and also deals with the chemical changes associated with chemical reactions. Next come to what? Biochemistry. It is study about the biological process, or it also studies the chemical makeup and behavior in living things. Now this is what the branches of chemistry. Now next come to economic importance of chemistry. Now this economic importance, it is very important. It is important in everyday human life in the form of various chemical compounds like fertilizers that you are using in farming, insecticides to kill insects, antibiotics, building material like cement, etc. This is what the economic importance of chemistry. Now let's move to next topic, experimental investigation. First of all, first you should know the meaning of scientist. Actually, a scientist is someone who conducts scientific research to advance knowledge in an area of interest. Or a scientist is someone who systematically gathers and uses research and evidence to make hypotheses and test them to gain and share understanding and knowledge. So here we will discuss about the scientific method, and the several steps are there. This I have shown with the help of the diagram. First is identifying the problem. Okay, in this the scientists think over a problem, that is the area where they have to work, like pharma, hospitals, food and drink manufacturers. Next, gathering all the known information. In this, what the scientists are doing, they find all the information which is provided to them through books, internet, then they mix it with their own knowledge. This is what they are doing in this step. Next, come to the forming a hypothesis. In hypothesis, 3 steps are there: plan up of experiment work, carry out the experiments and draw out the conclusion. In this hypothesis, it offers a possible explanation for an event that has been observed. To test the hypothesis, the scientists design and perform experiment. What the scientists are doing, they design and perform experiments, record observation, and then they draw the conclusion. Before the hypothesis is accepted, other scientists have to perform the experiment, and if they get the same result, this result should be same. Now next they move to formation of theory. Now what is the formation of theory? When this hypothesis is widely accepted by scientists and results obtained are similar, the hypothesis is converted to theory. The hypothesis is converted to theory. Now next come to formation of law. So when theory is universally accepted and the results are found to be correct at all instants of time, it is converted to law, or universally accepted becomes a law. This is what the experimental investigation. Here the scientists work to find out the best possible way to find out and solve the problem, and this method is known as scientific method. So student, that's all of the topic. Thank you.